Good evening, you guys. Welcome to another ASMR Yin Yoga session. My name is Misty. This Yin Yoga session is the second in a series of 7 videos, each video corresponding with a chakra. Last week we did the root chakra. This week we are doing the sacral chakra. And each Yin Yoga video that comes out every week has a corresponding energy session healing video to go with it. So if you want to go ahead and check this one out and then go back and check out the root chakra ones from last week, you can do that. Otherwise, feel free to grab some props for this session. They're not required, but they might be very helpful, since we'll be holding these poses for longer than normal. That's part of what makes it a Yin Yoga. So if you have any blankets, blocks, bolsters, go ahead and pause the video and go grab those really quick. And we'll meet back on the mat. So once you're ready, go ahead and find a comfortable seat on the floor with your legs crossed, an easy seat. If you want to prop yourself up on a blanket or a block just to give yourself a little more room in your hips, you can do that. We are going to be here for a couple of minutes practicing our Ujjayi breath. And our Ujjayi breath is really great for activating our sacral chakra. Now, if you don't know what Ujjayi is, I'll go ahead and explain it. It's actually pretty simple and you've probably done it before. So if you've ever been in the bathroom and you wanted to fog up the mirror so you could write your name or draw a heart in it, that's essentially the sound you make in Ujjayi breath. So go ahead and you can kind of practice really quick. Just put your palm in front of your mouth. Open your mouth and just like you're fogging up a window or the mirror. And so to perform Ujjayi breath, we're going to do the same thing, but our mouth will be closed and we'll be breathing through our nose. So go ahead and try it out for a second. And that is Ujjayi breath. If you don't get it right away, it's okay. You can just keep practicing, which is what we're about to do. We're about to practice Ujjayi breath together. So find that comfortable seat, roots down, crown high, spine is sitting tall. And go ahead and shut your eyes down. And while you practice Ujjayi breath for a minute or two, I am going to talk just a little bit about our sacral chakra. So let's get started on the breathing. So the sacral chakra is the second chakra in our 7 major chakras, okay? They go from the root, which is at the base of our spine, all the way up to the top of our head, where our crown chakra is found. Now today we're focusing on the second one, which is our sacral chakra, or Svadhisthana in Sanskrit. Our sacral chakra is located about 2 inches below our navel. Its color is orange. It is associated with the element water, and the sound is vam, vam, vam. The sacral chakra is really associated with our feelings and our emotions, and the fact that it's okay for us to feel any way at any point in time. There is no right or wrong way to feel. It connects us with our sexual activity and creativity. A balanced sacral chakra allows us to be in sync with our sexuality, our creative expression, and our personal abundance. As you continue to practice that Ujjayi breath, I want you to visualize a glowing orange sphere just a couple of inches below your belly button. Okay, and the sphere is always pulsating, always swirling, and it gives us our creativity. It allows us to feel pleasure, enjoy pleasure, and it helps us to move fluidly with life. So as we move throughout this practice, try to visualize that orange, glowing, energetic globe in your body for the rest of this practice. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 2 more rounds of Ujjayi. All right, perfect. You can go ahead and open your eyes. And we are going to move into our first yin pose. So go ahead and keep your right foot close in towards your pelvis and extend that left leg long at about a 45-degree angle from your hips. We're coming into head to knee pose. So make sure that if you were sitting on a blanket or a bolster, you probably want to remove it for this. So make sure both hips and glutes are level and in contact with the ground. We are going to inhale and extend our arms tall. Turn to face the torso over the left leg and fold forward. Now, I don't expect everyone's head to touch their knee, okay? Most people won't. So you just want to make sure that you're really folding from the hips in this position, and only go as far as is comfortable for you. If you want to prop a bolster or a blanket in there, you can do that. And we're going to be here for a minute or so. So go ahead and get comfortable, and I'm going to get silent. Okay, we're going to switch legs. So fold the left leg in so that the foot is near the pelvis. Extend that right leg long at about a 45-degree angle from the pelvis. And go ahead and inhale the arms up. Spine is long. Exhale, hinging from the hips, fold over the extended leg. Head to knee pose on the right side. Remember to visualize your Svadhisthana, your orange glowing energy right below the navel. And if you want to continue to breathe with your Ujjayi breath throughout this practice, you may do that as well. Next, we are going to move into an open angle seated position. So leave your left leg extended out the way it is. Pull that right leg back out at a 45-degree angle. Now we are actually going to do one active pose here to help activate the sacral chakra. So I want you to extend your arms out long in front of you so they're parallel with the floor. You can put your hands into a fist, and we're going to do something called churn the mill. We're going to go to the right first. So on an exhale, I want you to lean forward. Then we're going to circle to the right and back on the inhale. Exhale it forward. Keep moving like that. Inhaling it back. Exhaling forward. And we'll pause and take it the other direction. Feet are flexed. Now from here, we're going to come into a forward fold. Feel free to grab a bolster if you would like. But again, make sure you're hinging from the hips, trying to keep that spine long for as long as possible. And then you can kind of curl into that fold. And of course, always bend your knees a little bit if you need to, if this is really painful on your hamstrings. Okay, so go ahead and come into that fold. And I'm going to get quiet for a minute. We're going to begin to move into our next pose, which is going to be bound angle pose. So go ahead and bend both knees, bringing the soles of the feet together. Again, you can have your feet in close towards the pelvis or maybe further away, just a position that's comfortable for you. On an inhale, we're going to extend long through the spine. And on an exhale, we're going to fold forward. Again, you can have a bolster, blankets to prop you up a little bit so that this is more of a restorative pose. Keep breathing and keep visualizing your Svadhisthana. The next pose we're going to move into is a reclined bound angle pose. So you're going to leave your legs as they are. This can be a bit intense for some people because we're going to come down onto our back. So if you want to use blocks or blankets to prop up your knees a little bit so it's not so stressful on your hips, you can do that. And then we're just going to make our way down to our back. Go ahead and put your arms by your side. We'll be here for 1 minute. Keep visualizing your sacral chakra. We're coming into Shavasana, so go ahead and stretch your legs out long. This will be the way we end our practice today. So feel free to stay here as long as you need or want. Again, envisioning your sacral chakra glowing this beautiful orange color, the source of all your creativity, your fun, your fluidity, and your right to feel. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button, maybe subscribe to the channel so that you can see the rest of the videos coming out in this series. Every like and every subscribe is a great way for you to support this channel and myself. So I truly appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And I will see you next week for another Yin Yoga session which will be on our solar plexus chakra.